Is the clock and the running clock. Try to keep it out of Bryson Wright's hand as long as possible.
And they're able to dump it off on the first play to Matthew Preedy, who hauled in a Hail Mary to give him a win in bracket play before we got to this championship afternoon.
We're gonna go crunch. Tyler, your C, fire here. Yeah, you got your center. Your center. Fire out. You're the fake handoff wheel.
Emmanuel Morales is the head coach for the Falcons.
You heard fake handoff wheel. So some misdirection here in the backfield. You got to be ever leery of Bryson Wright playing center field at safety as well. As good as he is on the offensive side, he's pretty dang good on defense as well.
And they check down again to Preedy. And he's able to get forward for a couple of yards. So third and medium, needing 6 yards to get to midfield. This is also, by the way, where they are now, a run zone. The final 5 yards prior to midfield and prior to the goal line are no run zones.
Oh, you heard same thing, right? So maybe a quick little pass, trying to just pick up the first down, that midfield marker. Jaguars giving a lot of space at the line of scrimmage.
Morales is able to hook up with Jaquez Major, and that's good for the first down.
This is kind of who the Falcons are. Morales is a converted wide receiver playing quarterback, really talented. He'll scramble around a bunch, but they're a ball control type offense. They're not going to push it downfield many times, once or twice a game. So if they can milk this clock, get a couple drives in this first half, maybe limit the Jags to one drive, 2 at the most, you can keep this game close going into the second half.
That's the best defense against Bryson Wright. Throw back to the quarterback Morales, great hands and a well-drawn play. They'll use a 2-quarterback system at times. We saw that in the round of 16. In fact, Morales even has a touchdown catch.
Yeah, Enzo Mena, number 3, will be that receiver that'll take the handoffs, also play quarterback.
Let's go tight. Tyler, you're A, June is D. Matt, fight that this way. Enzo, don't play with it.
You hear June there, that's Delvin Brooks, number 9. One of their best DBs, also one of their most talented wide receivers.
Enzo is able to dump it off, and a reach for the goal line will be down at the 2. It's Matthew Preedy. And this opening drive continues for the Falcons. But this is 3rd and goal. You only get 3 downs once you pass midfield.
Yeah, remember, you're inside that no-run zone, so this will have to be a pass. The field really condenses. It's only 25 yards wide here. So normally they're going to bunch a lot of guys around the center, try to kind of just get in the way of some defenders, maybe a little shovel pass over the goal line.
Last play of the drive, barring a penalty. Morales looking back in the end zone, tipped and intercepted. And an empty possession for the Falcons. The takeaway by Daron Jenkins.
Boy, and a picture-perfect drive from Morales until that decision. You see, they wanted the pitch early. If he comes all the way backside, he's got a little more room to Delvin Brooks. That time just a little high for Matthew Preedy. And that is what you can't do in this fast-paced game, is turn the ball over, especially down in the red zone.
6-play drive, and they come up empty. So the Jaguars take over. Bryson Wright, number 11, in the slot, if you will. They fake the pitch to him, go deep down the sideline, and a beautiful catch right at the marker for Rylan Williams. These are the top 2 receivers in the tournament. Williams, number 2, with a bullet behind Wright.
Yeah, and just how much attention you have to pay. Watch the safety staying down the middle of the field with Bryson Wright and nobody outside on Rylan Williams. I mean, there was nobody on him. They had 2 guys on Wright. You can't forget about Rylan Williams. He might be the 2nd best receiver in this entire tournament.
There is a flag down all the way back just a couple yards past the line of scrimmage. And another flag down at midfield.
On the play, we have impeding on the offense.
It would be impeding the rusher. There's no blocking involved or allowed, I should say.
And illegal contact, defense. Those penalties offset. We're replaying the down.
You take another look at that play. Bryson Wright is almost impossible to defend. He was even a little bit open at that play.
Oh yeah, you could have given him a quick little throw. Remember, impeding the rusher, so the rusher is going to start 7 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. They have to raise their hands, and as an offense, you can't get in his way. He is warranted a direct line to the quarterback. No blocking, no chipping, no stuttering in front of him. You got to let him go after the quarterback.
And here he comes, and the pass is complete to Bryson Wright, who's trying to make a miss. And he does so, takes it all the way up to the 20-yard line. This Jags offense has been the best in the tournament. Dalton Moats, their quarterback, went 10 for 11 in his semifinal. 7 of those to number 11, Bryson Wright, who is one of the top college recruits in the class of 28. Rising sophomore, Mandarin High School. Deep ball, and caught over the shoulder. Touchdown, Jaden Barnett. He might be the 3rd best receiver on this team, and he hauls it in for a 31-yard score.
Boy, again, just the attention and the eyeballs. You're going to see a deep post route here, but watch the safety. These two guys, eyes on number 11, Bryson Wright, means one-on-one backside for that post route. Nobody there, and Dalton Moats with his 21st touchdown of this tournament, 9 more than anybody else. He's been on absolute fire.
Jags decide to go for 1 from the 5-yard line. Great start for the quarterback, Dalton Moats. And back of the end zone, it's a first down on the dead sprint by Mena, and he's finally involved in the offense in the second possession.
Yeah, and defender Deron Jenkins just guessed wrong. He thought that ball was going to the outside receiver. He comes up, and then the inside slot receiver runs right by him.
It was a 24-yard catch and run by Enzo Mena. Remember, it's only a 50-yard field. So first and goal, they got 3 downs to get there, and working it back to the center, Jason Hernandez.
I mean, it's amazing the space the Jaguar defense is given this Falcons offense at the line of scrimmage. I mean, every defender there was like 6 or 7 yards off.
Yeah, Jason, you're center, you dart, you're the Hawaii, you're the D.
Well, they played off of them, allowed 6 plays on the opening drive, but they didn't score.
Oh, God, I missed. Berg, I'm sorry. Our director, I just messed that one up. I was just trying to show how far off they're playing there.
Morales gets rid of it late and incomplete over the middle. This is 3rd and goal now, last chance in this possession.
Yeah, this is the tough part about a drive going into the end zone. You have to be really good on second down because this is 3rd and long. You have to get the ball into the end zone. And in order to give your guys enough time to get there, the rusher really starts coming into play. So Morales may have to roll, make somebody miss, try to buy some time so he can get his guys open in the end zone.
And even though it's a rolling clock and it's been moving, Jaguars with a stop going to have plenty of time to try and take a 2-score lead if they don't convert. They're going to go for a double pass here. Into the end zone, jump ball, and too strong into the crowd. Tyler Bryant, the intended receiver. And the Falcons throwing the kitchen sink at him, trying to get creative.
Yeah, a little double pass to buy some time. That was just a jump ball from Mena. Problem is, Bryson Wright standing back there playing safety, so pretty tough guy to get a jump ball on.
And they know, especially with the Jaguars getting the ball first to start the second half, that empty possessions can be costly. Here's a pitch to Bryson Wright, and an immediate flag rip by Jacques Major. And now it's 2nd down. Bryson Wright is 6'4", 205 pounds.
It's a quick whip, all right? Just get out of there. Rylan, 10, 12, out here, okay? Hey, dart out of there. Hey, come here and stick it. Let's go.
Heard that, a little quick whip route for Bryson Wright. And obviously we've seen the highlights, and if you have a favorite team in college football, they've probably already offered Bryson Wright.
He's a rising sophomore, and to midfield, a spin move, and then the rip will leave him short. Oh, he said first down, said the ball was across the line for Rylan Williams.
Great job by Dalton Moats, just navigating the pocket, rolling to his left to buy some time to give Rylan Williams a chance to come across the field. And this is a Falcons team that is really good on defense, only allowing their opponents just over 5 points per game this tournament. They've been undefeated. Jaguars undefeated as well.
Only 2 undefeated teams remaining. And it's batted away near the line of scrimmage in a big-time play by Enzo Mena. The Raiders were another team that had been undefeated going into yesterday afternoon, lost in the round of 16.
That's a great job by Mena as the rusher, realizing he wasn't going to get to the quarterback, so reading his eyes and seeing that ball start the throw process, getting his hands up in the lane.
Jaden, give me a 10-yard stop in the middle. Center, give me a 5-yard out. Do not hit the rusher. Hey, this is going to be open here. Be clear. If he does it, back in the middle.
There's the first incompletion for Dalton Moats, who's 4 for 5 for 66 yards. Moats goes right over the middle. That was second down. And a pickup of only a couple for Ryland Williams. So 3rd and goal, you got to get it in here. I'm not a football genius, but I'd probably look for number 11.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a jump ball to Bryson Wright.
Right here, scheme right down the middle. All right, center here. Hey, stare here or stare here. You should be wide open. Okay, let's go.
Eye the corner, stick it.
Bryson Wright's going to be just to the right of the center. Right there.
Moats buys a little bit of time. Off balance heave. And Wright couldn't quite haul it in. And a turnover on downs gives the Falcons some life.
Oh, they should use a timeout. The Jags to throw to anybody else but number 11. We're going to make you beat us.
And they try that here with another completion to Ryland Williams. Quite a combo, Williams and Wright, number 1 and 2 in this tournament in receiving touchdowns.
Yeah, 6 receiving touchdowns through the tournament for Ryland Williams. He is dynamic, a little more shifty maybe than Bryson Wright is. Wright's obviously got the size, but 2 dynamic weapons for Dalton Moats.
Taylor.
Ryland Williams, if you ask Bryson Wright, will tell you he's the most underrated player on this team. One of the youngest players on the Jags, just entering high school this fall, but the coaches say he's a natural-born flag football player. I foresee maybe some offers in his future. What do you say?
You might be right about that. There's a guy's got plenty of them. Bryson Wright with a first down catch just past midfield.
Boy, there's not many of them, but if there's any school out there that hasn't offered Bryson Wright yet, those offers are pouring in. We've had a few people in the industry text us going, man, this guy's unreal.
Yeah,
He's just getting on my radar.
And here's a dump off to Jaden Timmon, who takes it up the sideline. His favorite book, Green Eggs in Ham.
Okay, so you guys have that in common?
13-yard pickup, Sam I Am.
1 fish, 2 fish?
That's next week, maybe, if we get to it. 2nd and goal. Jaguars, the top scoring team in the tournament.
Give me double corners. Jaden, throw on the line. Bryson, drag, whip back. Boom. If this is there, sting it.
The 41
Double
points
corner.
that they put up in the semifinal, the most of the last 2 years for any team.
Boy, watch a little whip route by Bryson. Back over the middle of the ball.
And they went away from that, but there's a flag pull in the backfield and a sack.
It's a great job by Jason Hernandez tracking down Dalton Moats. Moats not the fastest guy. He's a little shifty, slippery in the backfield, but that time just not enough real estate to get that one off. Now
Great
3rd
look.
goal. Got to get a touchdown here.
Ref Cam was all over that one.
Take the handoff over here. When he throws it back to Dalton, Dalton's throwing here. You shoot back home. And it's going to be wide open. Just sit there till Dalton gets it. Hand it in front and then drop back left.
This is going to be a good one. Sounded like a little reverse throwback and then trying to get Bryson going from one side to the other in the end zone. There he is right there.
Here's the handoff. Now the throwback. Behind the line of scrimmage is good. And they do a check down and across the goal line and in. Jaden Timmon with another catch. 2 on this drive, and the Jaguars take an extended lead midway through the 2nd half.
Well, I've mentioned it multiple times, but the attention that Bryson Wright is drawing. Watch this one play out. And I want you to see 2 guys then running. Watch, Bryson's going to go here, and you're going to get defenders on either side of him, which means the underneath is wide open. So 1 dives on the quarterback, 2 guys deep with Bryson, and nobody underneath.
They'll go for one. And batted away, and a good break on the ball by Jacques Major and Tyler Bryant. Another look at the touchdown.
Just a brilliant design. This really was designed to get Wright open in the end zone, but the check down, Jaden Timmon just sitting right there waiting for it. And you know what? Sometimes your best games are when you're a decoy. And right now, that's what Bryson Wright is doing. He's being the decoy and everybody else getting opportunities.
Delvin Brooks Jr. with a catch on the slant, leaves second and midfield to go.
All right, this is a must-score drive for the Falcons. All right, more than likely, they just have 2 possessions left in this game. Unless a turnover or a really quick play, they need points.
Morales with the pump fake, but he got sacked back inside the 5-yard line. Rylan Williams, one of the best defensive players in this tournament, comes up with a big play.
Yeah, Morales, little pump fake. Not enough. He's been so good at making that initial rusher miss.
And by the way, even if they don't advance the football, this has got to be 4-down territory.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
Tyler, hey, Drew's gonna curl and stop in the middle. All right.
Yeah, so you'd love to get like 10 yards here or so, so you can give yourself a 4th and 8 to 10 or so to try to get across midfield.
Shelwell Morales, the quarterback. He'll flip it over to his teammate, get a chance for a double pass, and they do get it to the middle. Well-designed play to Delvin Brooks Jr. on the throw from Enzo Mena.
Exactly what they needed to do, right? Got themselves in a 4th and maybe about 4, I guess. So again, seemingly a do-or-die situation here to pick up a first down across that yellow midline.
Let's go Camel. Let's go Camel. Let's go Camel. Let's go Camel. Hey, fire Tyler. Okay. Fake handoff, Matt. Settle your dinner. You're the curl, Drew. Get in there and find a hole.
Camel, who's the hump?
It's a great question. Middle of the field.
That's a first down catch by Tyler Bryant.
That's a great catch by Bryant on the sideline. That ball had some juice on it. Morales was really close to Bryant when he let that one go. Great catch, flirting with the sideline.
The clock will stop. We're going to go away for a timeout as they cross midfield and pick up the first down. 6:05 remaining in regulation, and the Falcons needing to score to stay in this game. We'll be back after these messages. And a word from your ABC station. You're watching the NFL. All right, so we'll just keep it right here.
Too big of a moment, right? Look at that. He's got 5 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. Falcons offense is really starting to get some momentum here. Obviously need 2 scores to jump back into this. It's got to start right here.
Morales throws it backwards. Mena looking deep, goes back to Morales, and it's dropped. And an incompletion to set up third down.
Yeah, you can. Right here, look, right here. We'll go to right here. We're gonna motion. It's gonna be who's the center?
Me.
Matt.
I'm going now.
Yeah, Matt. Tyler, you're corner this way. Matt, curl and corner that way. Motion here. June, give me a whip or play in the middle.
Matthew Preedy there. The center has been the go-to guy at times.
Everybody has a catch. Mena fires it and incomplete. Batted down by Bryson Wright as they tried to squeeze it in to Tyler Bryant.
Yeah, Bryson Wright playing center field there does a great job driving on this ball. Watch him extend out to make a play. A really tough catch for Tyler Bryant as is. Ball was right there. That's just difficulty level 9 out of 10 on that one.
So 3rd and goal, final play this possession, barring a penalty for the Falcons.
Your 2 jump ball guys are really Delvin Brooks, number 9, and Tyler Bryant. But again, the key is going to be Rylan Williams, the fastest guy for the Jags, rushing Morales. Can Morales buy enough time
Try the double pass again. Into the end zone. Oh, taken down and spiked by Bryson Wright. Broken up on the failed third down conversion. The Jags have pitched a shutout. Jen Youth and the NFL Foundation have teamed up to bring NFL flag in school to over 40,000 schools nationwide, energizing physical education and empowering 17 million students through movement, teamwork, and play. Flag football making its Olympic debut in 2028. The momentum is building. Learn more at genyouthnow.org. In a word from your ABC station, you're watching the
opportunities, but he has had 1, 2, 3 defenders around him at times, trying to prevent 11 from making impact on this game, which means Rylan Williams has had a big day, and other guys contributing for the Jags that normally don't get the opportunities, because Bryson Wright has been the go-to guy, obviously, all tournament.
29 yards so far today. He had 163 yards in their semifinal win on 7 catches.
And you said it earlier, it's a 50-yard field. So he tripled essentially the distance of the field. What are we doing? It's crazy.
It's outrageous. First down for the Jaguars. They need to get to midfield to pick up the first. They'll run it, a rare run given how the Falcons was set up off the ball, and Rylan Williams maneuvers his way to the 11-yard line.
Little bit of rain falling down here makes that composite ball a little slippery for the quarterback. It's not a true leather ball, so the rain doesn't help, but man, I think the fans would still love to see Bryson Wright get one big highlight play to cap off this tournament.
It's a 25-second play clock, and the Jags will use as much of it as possible. And Dalton Moultz fakes a handoff. Coming back, Bryson Wright's got to get underneath it, and you won't overthrow him very often, but that's exactly what happened. Tyler Bryant was defending him.
Not many opportunities on offense, but the last heave for the Falcons, and Bryson Wright came down with it, or almost came down with it, but the pass breakup to stop the third down conversion attempt there. That would have been the only chance the Falcons had to get back into this game late. So not making the plays we're used to seeing on offense, but defense coming through big.
Pitching a shutout, and limited possessions remaining in this format. Deep ball again, underthrown just a hair, and a near pick by Tyler Bryant. And 4th and midfield, the Jags go into prevent offense. They fail to advance the ball except for the first run, and they'll punt it away.
Yeah, Tyler Bryant, great job saving a touchdown there and forcing the punt. All right, say it ain't so. There's still a couple minutes left. The Falcons need 2 quick touchdowns.
Remember, they got charged at timeout at the end of the first half on an empty possession, so they have only 2 stoppages left. They got men on a throwback if they want. This will buy them some time. And the intermediate route broken up by Bryson Wright.
Once again, a great job by Bryson Wright reading the eyes of Enzo Mena. The double pass, trying to create a little confusion. Had one option deep, and Bryson read that the whole way.
Matt, big center dart.
And that pass breakup, like the one prior to it, from what may have been the point of no return, because now the clock is a real issue.
Yeah.
Second down. Enzo will let it go deep. Jump ball and incomplete. Big opportunity for Tyler Bryant.
Boy, 50-50 balls that involve Bryson Wright are usually about 90-10 in his favor, but Tyler Bryant almost came down with this one. Great job undercutting the jump by Bryson, but just couldn't come down with it. You mentioned the clock. There's just not enough time now to get back into this game. So what a tournament by Bryson Wright, the #1 receiver recruit in the class of 2028. Didn't put up the numbers on offense, but had a heck of a day on defense, and surely the MVP of this tournament.
Mena got sacked, and it was just outside the end zone. be spotted at the 1 and 1 play remaining. Just for good measure for the Falcons, looking at 4th and midfield with the clock winding down.
That's it. We lost. They
want to dial up 1 more and try to go deep, but that will not happen. And the clock will run out of the Falcons. Jaguars cruise through undefeated. A team that led the tournament in scoring at 29 points a game, held in check on the offensive side, but the defense pitches a shutout. And the Jaguars are your 14 and under boys NFL flag champions for 20.